Story 1. The Sinister Secrets Next Door. Every night, as I lay in bed, the whispers from next door infiltrate my room like tendrils of darkness. At first, I dismissed them as the wind or the creaking of old pipes. But as the whispers grew louder, I couldn't ignore them any longer. They spoke of secrets, unspeakable secrets that chilled me to the bone. They spoke of rituals performed in the dead of night, of sacrifices made to appease ancient gods. And as the whispers filled my mind, I couldn't shake the feeling that something sinister lurked just beyond my doorstep. I tried to confront my neighbors, to ask them about the whispers that haunted me night after night. But whenever I approached their door, a sense of dread washed over me, like a warning from the depths of my soul. One night, unable to bear the whispers any longer, I ventured into their yard, drawn by an irresistible force. As I peered through their window, what I saw chilled me to the core. My neighbors, cloaked in darkness, chanting in a language I couldn't comprehend. And then, as if sensing my presence, they turned to face me, their eyes glinting with malice. In that moment, I knew. I was not meant to uncover their secrets. I was meant to become one of them, forever lost to the whispers that haunted our souls. I stumbled back, my heart racing, and fled into the safety of my own home. But even there, the whispers followed me, a constant reminder of the darkness that lurked next door. And as I lay awake that night, consumed by fear, I couldn't help but wonder, what other secrets lay hidden in the shadows waiting to be unearthed? Ending. Despite my fear, I contacted the authorities, providing them with evidence of the sinister activities next door. With their intervention, the neighbors were apprehended, and the whispers ceased. Though I still shudder at the memory, I know that by speaking up, I prevented further harm from befalling anyone else. Story 2. The Haunting Melody. The whispers began when the new neighbors moved in next door. A family shrouded in mystery, their faces hidden behind drawn curtains. At first, the whispers were faint, a mere echo in the stillness of the night. But as the days passed, they grew louder, more insistent, like a haunting melody that refused to be silenced. They spoke of tragedy, of a daughter lost to the darkness, her spirit trapped within the walls of their home. And as the whispers filled my mind, I felt her presence, a spectral presence that watched from the shadows, her eyes pleading for release. Driven by curiosity and a sense of duty, I ventured next door, determined to uncover the truth behind the whispers that plagued me. But as I stepped across the threshold, the air grew thick with sorrow, and the melody of the whispers intensified, enveloping me in a symphony of despair. And then, in the darkness of the house, I saw her, a ghostly apparition, her form ethereal and translucent. She reached out to me, her voice a mere whisper on the wind, begging for salvation from the prison that held her captive. But as I moved to help her, I felt a chill run down my spine, a warning from the depths of my soul. For the whispers that haunted this house were not mere echoes of the past. They were a warning of the darkness that lurked within, waiting to claim its next victim. Ending. With the help of a paranormal investigator, we performed a cleansing ritual, releasing the trapped spirit from its earthly bonds. As the whispers faded away, I felt a sense of peace wash over me, knowing that the girl's soul had finally found rest. Story 3. The Forbidden Rituals. From the moment the neighbors moved in next door, I knew there was something off about them. They kept to themselves, rarely seen outside their house, and when they were, it was always under the cover of darkness. But it wasn't their reclusiveness that unnerved me. It was the whispers that emanated from their home, faint but unmistakable, like the murmurs of restless spirits. They spoke of forbidden rituals, of sacrifices made to appease ancient gods, of a darkness that threatened to consume us all. Driven by curiosity and a sense of dread, I began to investigate, determined to uncover the truth behind the whispers that haunted me day and night. But the deeper I delved, the more I realized that some secrets are better left buried. One night, as I watched from my window, I saw them, the neighbors, cloaked in darkness, performing a ritual so vile and twisted that it chilled me to the bone. And as they chanted in unison, their voices rising to a fevered pitch, I knew I was not meant to witness their dark deeds. But it was too late. They had sensed my presence, and in that moment I knew I was their next sacrifice, destined to become one with the whispers that haunted our souls for eternity. Ending. With the help of a brave friend, we confronted the neighbors and interrupted their ritual before it could be completed. As the darkness lifted, the whispers ceased, and the neighbors were apprehended by the authorities. Though the ordeal left me shaken, I knew that by taking action, I had prevented a great evil from being unleashed upon the world.